So right now I have almost $670 in cash sitting in my brokerage account, which we are about to put to good use. Today, guys, we're going on a dividend stock shopping spree, and together we'll be investing all of this money into 3 different dividend stocks, and I'll actually be making these purchases in real time, like actually on this video. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, guys, now the first stock we are going to be purchasing today is Verizon, ticker symbol VZ, who has really not had a great 2022 so far. As you can see, year to date, they're down about 14.6%, with a lot of those losses really, guys, coming just in the last 30 days, where they're down over 12%, which is pretty unreal if I do say so myself. But it does create a really good opportunity to lower your average cost per share and pick up some more shares at a discount, which is what we're going to be doing today. Now, as far as my position goes, real quick, guys, I'm down about 16.8%. So I have a really good opportunity right now to lower my average cost per share. And I've been picking up some more Verizon these last few weeks. And my goal for today with this purchase is to get that over 40 shares. So after the purchase we're about to make, we'll go from about 35.5 shares to just over 40 shares of Verizon. All right, guys, now I have the Verizon purchase pretty much set up, ready to go. We are going to buy 6 shares with dividend reinvestments turned off. I stopped reinvesting dividends so I can manually, allocate those to other positions if I want. And we're going to just do a market order. I don't do limit orders. I know a lot of you guys do out there, but I'm just buying the shares as they're currently priced. And this purchase of 6 shares right now should be about $270. So that should leave us with about $400 or so left over to invest in the other 2 stocks for today. So let's review the order, scroll on down, and place the order. Boom, all good to go. All right, guys, now moving on to the second stock we're going to be adding to today. This is going to be Intel, ticker symbol INTC. And I know, guys, we don't even have to get into it. But anyway, guys, Intel, like Verizon, has not had a great year. They're down about 33.7% for the year. And this company right now is my worst performing position. So I have a really great opportunity to average down right now. And this really is something that I've been doing all year with Intel. If you see from this screenshot right here back from, I believe this was from December, my average cost per share with Intel was about $52.30. Compared to where it's at right now, we've brought that down below $50, and it's still like not anywhere close to where the market value of this company is right now. As you can see right here in the middle of the screen, the going rate for just 1 share of Intel is $35.20. So quite a big difference between the market value of Intel today and my average cost per share. So we're going to pick up a few shares. And right now, guys, I have 46.5 shares. I want to get above the 50 mark. And really, these are just arbitrary numbers. It's just a personal thing. But we're going to pick up about 4 shares of Intel today. So we've got the purchase all set up here. After Verizon, we have just under $400 left to invest. We have 4 shares of Intel on the table, and this purchase should set us back about $140. We've got the market order ready to go, and let's just review the order and scroll down and hit place order. Let's confirm that. So order received. Let's go back over here. Good to go. 50.5 shares of Intel right now, and I don't know, I might kind of cool it on this position a little bit and just see what happens with this company moving forward. I think 50.5 shares is a pretty solid position, but at the same time, it sure is cheap. But at any rate, guys, let's move on to the third stock of the day, which is going to be my favorite company, StarBucks, ticker symbol SBUX. Right now, StarBucks is my portfolio's biggest holding, and I'm trying to swoop up some more shares while I can because this stock has really just been on a run in the last 30 days. As you can see, just in the last month, it's up nearly double digits, up nearly 10%. But I still have a small opportunity here to lower my average cost per share, which is something that I've done a really good job of doing lately. I mean, as you can see, this screenshot right here was from February. My average cost with StarBucks was about $97.40 or $97.42. Let's be exact here, Ryan. Compared to today, where my average cost per share is $90.61. And I'm kind of hoping that after today's purchase, we can bring that average cost per share down below $90 per share. And to make this purchase, guys, we're actually going to be doing it a little bit differently. We're going to be using what Charles Schwab calls stock slices, which is basically their, way of allowing you to buy fractional shares. So I have that somewhat set up right here. You guys can see that, I have about $250 of cash left to invest, and we're just gonna invest $250. I'll leave about $7 in cash in my brokerage account. So we'll leave dividend reinvestments turned off, and let's review the selection. We should be all set up, ready to go. Check that box right there, and let's see if it shows us how many shares we're gonna get. So we're gonna get just under 3 shares of StarBucks with this purchase. Not too bad. And going back over here, let's scroll down and see if it updated it for us. Yes, looking good. We're at 36.3 shares of StarBucks basically, but it didn't bring the average cost below $90 per share. We're getting so close. I might have to make like one more purchase purchase of Starbucks next week or the next couple weeks to bring that average cost down even more, but we're getting there, guys. And now with this little shopping spree behind us, guys, what I want to do is get into the weekly portfolio update so we can see how all of these purchases affected the portfolio today compared to this time last week, our last portfolio update. So let's jump over to the screen real quick. All right, now as far as the value of my portfolio right now, it's currently sitting at $38,237.75, which we can see right here. Compared to this time last week, it was sitting at $37,719.17. So all in all, in terms of market value, we gained about $520, and we did take a little bit of a loss in unrealized gain. The total gain right now is about 4.5%. Compared to last week, it was at about 5.2%. So we lost about 0.7% there, but we did see a pretty big jump in annual dividend income, which really is no surprise considering how much money we just invested into this portfolio, right? So with the purchases made today in this video, guys, that brought our annual dividend income from $1,707 to now $1,737.69. So we jumped $30 basically in about a week's time, which is very nice. Usually that's how much I'll gain in like an entire month of investing, is about $30 or about $1 per day is the rate my portfolio grows, I've noticed. So overall, I'd say this week was a win. Very exciting to see my annual dividend income jump that much in a short period of time. Now, let's take a look and see the best and worst performers in my portfolio this week. So starting with my best performers at the top, Procter & Gamble had a really solid week. As you can see, they were up about 4%, which truthfully I wish was not the case. I wish it would go in the opposite direction because I am dying to add more to my Procter & Gamble position. 3M also had a really solid week. They were up just under 3.5% for the week. Lowe's, Starbucks, Lockheed Martin all had a pretty solid week, and scrolling all the way down to the bottom, it looks like we had more losers. Well, we already know this. We had more losers than we had winners, with Chevron being our biggest loser for the week. They lost about 6.2% in the last 5 days. WP Carey, WPC, was down about 4.9%. Verizon had a pretty cruddy week. They were down about 4.4%, which I guess it's great that we waited to buy some today. AbbVie, EPD, Realty Income, AT&T all had losses above 2%. Anyway, guys, if you want to see more inside of my dividend stock portfolio, then check out this video right here where I show you all of the dividend payments I received last month in July. In total, I brought in just over $100 in dividend income last month. And in this video over here, I break down every single payment as well as the companies that they came from. So click right over here and I'll see you in the next one.